post office to register.
I heard that.
All right, my friends, we've got Kishori back with us. And how you doing tonight, my friend?
Good, Greg. How are you doing?
Well, I'm doing good. Nothing like a little live radio. Looks like we cut you off there, Kishori. We're sorry about that, but we're approaching now 2014, and I know you've been making some great music here. Tell the folks in Kentucky, because we're going to be doing a debut tonight, 2 debuts from you as well. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Tell us about Sir Madam. I'm digging this new stuff, and I'm excited to share it with all of our great friends in the portions of 5 states that we carry into, and obviously the world at WMMT.org. Tell us a little bit about your great band.
Well, Greg, we're super honored that you're having us. We're excited to be on the radio. We've been together for about 2 years, and we're putting our debut record out probably the end of this year.
Yeah.
By the Hard Rock Vegas show on the 28th. We'll have our CDs ready, and we're moving along. We've been making our songs. We've got Scott Holiday. He produced our record, so we're honored to have him make our songs be the best they can be.
Yeah.
And we're a 2-piece, so we're making our tracks, doing the best we can.
Well, I'll tell you what, speaking of a 2-piece band, I've been so, lucky to play White Stripes over the years. Black Keys, a great band out of Kentucky that you mentioned, Scott here. They opened up for him a couple times here back in the fall. The Cold Stairs, actually, who's coming back into play our concert series. But talk about the freedom of being in a 2-piece band. Tell me about this. When you hit the stage with a 2-piece band, tell me about the journey that you convey live. How meaningful is it to be in a 2-piece band playing rock and roll?
It is nice. It's a nice balance because me being a girl, I've got a man drummer, so it's the yin yang where I believe in him, he believes in me, we back each other up. Two people's a lot easier than 4 or 5. So, I came from. We came from a band where I had all girls, and it's nice to strip it back.
Oh, yeah.
Just be a guy and a girl. We do what we can do, and we can't hide behind anything because it's just the 2 of us.
Yeah.
If you make a mistake, it's just the 2 of you. So we've got to stay on point, play the best we can, because any mistake, it's only 2 people.
Oh,
so we've got to stay spot on and, believe in ourselves and play the best we can. I sing and play guitar, and unfortunately my drummer couldn't be with us tonight, Sir Andrew Garza, but I'm representing for him, but he backs me up, so I'm happy to have both of us. We seem to jive just fine, and the songs come out, and it feels good. So nothing's stopping us. We both got to get this out and do this thing.
Well, we're excited to add you to our playlist. We're excited to have your music in our headphones here. The first song we're going to play tonight is Black Moon. I'm correct? I'm hoping I'm correct on playing that. And talk to me about this song as well. It's to me, I listened to it this morning in the headphones. My goodness, what an amazing song. And tell me, I know that has to be fun to play live, but how did you create this song? How did it come about?
Well, first, thank you, Greg, for believing in us and having us on the air tonight. But Black Moon is actually a song I wrote, one of those things you just write in the bedroom, and you start daydreaming and come up with the parts and the melody, and then luckily I have Andy to back me up, so he brings the force.
Oh, yeah.
But
writing, now let me ask you this. Do you have to clock into writing, or is it just that spontaneous spiritual thing that happens? I mean, it just overcomes you. Boom, you start writing down the words, you write down the melody. I mean, how does writing, how does that for you?
That for me is spontaneous. I do write at night when everything's quiet, and come up with a riff, and then work on it. It doesn't all just happen at once. I don't know what people's what people have as their secret remedy to writing, but for me, it's like I'll write the melody, and then I'll have to, go for a jog, and then the lyrics will come. It comes in a series of waves for me, because I don't have the time to have it come alive all at once. So mostly it's a journey, and I kind of let things breathe and then appear.
Well, I love that. I love that. The song is Black Moon. We have got an incredible new band here, folks, for you to tune into. I think that if you want to discover some great music and know why we love rock and roll, you're going to like it right here. It's a Kentucky debut from Sir and Madam as MMT Rocks on this Sunday evening.
Thank you.
On WMMT is brought to you in part by Kanawha Scales and Systems in Pikeville, Kentucky, providing sales and services on all weighing equipment, including truck scales, belt scales, train loadouts, automated systems, and demand data collection systems. Kanawha Scales and Systems has been serving the mining community since 1954. Kanawha Scales and Systems can be contacted at 1-800-955-8321 or
said it was a black moon, it's already sundown.
Black Moon, nothing like a little dead air into an incredible rock and roll song by Sir Madam. Amazing stuff, Kishori.
Yeah,
and nothing like live radio, man, that excludes us from a little bit of fluidness there, but it's well worth the wait. Black Moon, I love this song. This has to be fun to play live.
It is fun to play. Thanks.
And talk about, how did the band come about? Tell me, how did you start this band, if you wouldn't mind?
Well, it happened to be, I was in an all-girl band called the Madams.
Uh-huh.
And then we were a 5-piece. And then the girls got busy and started having babies.
Oh, yeah.
And then me and my drummer, him, and my husband, we've been best friends for forever. So he used to drum for my husband's band.
Wow.
And then it just worked out. Our stars aligned, and he was free, and he believed in my songs, and he said, "Yeah, I'll back you up." So it was one of those things that just worked out, where we kind of look at each other like, "Oh, we can't believe."
Yeah.
You know, it's hard to find the puzzle that'll work.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it be 10 members or 2 members, you got to be able to work with everybody. So then I dropped. We used to be the Madams when we were all girl, and then we became Sir Madam because it's just me and him.
Yeah.
So he's Sir, I'm Madam. Seems to work out. We have just enough time for each other, because that's a big part of life, is having the time.
Talk to me about today in music. How do you, when you turn on, what's left of MTV? I'm a big fan now of Palladia Channel. VH Classic still gets it, but how important it is that we have a Sir Madam in our playlist today. I mean, because some of the music going on, some of these young kids, I see them walking around with Justin Bieber shirts, Miley Cyrus, and I just don't get it. I'm like, you need to have a Rival Son shirt on, a Zeppelin shirt, a Rolling Stones, a Sir Madam. How important is it for us and the youth of this country to have a Sir Madam out there to see, and kind of bring it back to earth to say, this is rock and roll?
Well, I'm thankful you can recognize that we recognize that. I mean, I think everybody's doing the best they can, because we're trying to do the best we can. But when you strip it back, there's no smoke and mirrors. So, it's a song. You can only play it if it sounds so much different than the record. Yeah. What good is it? So, we do what we can do, and you can't top that. Whether it's live or on the record, it's important nowadays to keep it sincere, just kind of keep it raw. And I mean, a lot of people like the 10,000 people on stage doing dance productions. I think there's an audience for that, and that's awesome. But I think that for me, like Chrissy Hines, my favorite lady.
Wow, amazing.
PJ Harvey, she's one of the best. So all I can do is look to my predecessors and go, okay, they're stripping it back. They're doing what they can. They're just playing their song. That's what it is. That's what you get. Well,
I think at the end of the day, when you look at this band, you can just put the definition to the side, honest, because I think you get it. It's honest. It's an honest rock and roll band. It's honesty, and that's what's missing so much. That's to me why, that when I listen to an early Humble Pie song, we'll mention Rival Sons, White Stripes, Jack White, bands like, honest. It's an honest effort. And,
it is.
And I think that's why it's so important for me as a listener and as a programmer now to play your music, because it's honesty. And that's what's missing so much in this overdubbed kind of crazy world of music, that so many artists that are putting music out, and they're cheating folks. You guys are giving them your money's worth. You're pouring out your heart and soul. So I got to commend you on that, Kishori, for giving us honest music.
Well, I'm so thankful, Greg, for having us and playing our songs and debuting us and giving our songs a chance. So,
well, that's what we so relish in here as folks like you. Tell me about the month of December. Now, you said you're going to be able to see you guys with Rival Sons in Vegas at Vinyl, December the 28th. Are there other gigs in Southern California? We have listeners from Southern California listening to us on WMMT.org tonight. But where can we see you? Maybe this month and maybe the next month ahead.
We do have another show on December 17th.
Right.
It's a casa in Costa Mesa.
Mm-hmm.
Cute little place, super cozy, cute place, and we're going to be rocking it over there. And then we're going to be opening for the Rival Sons, which is a complete honor.
Oh, yeah.
It's a hard rock. And then 2014, we're going to be trying to just ram it, get our CD out, and you can get our CD by January 1st. You should be able to get our CD on iTunes, Amazon, our site, which is www.facebook.com, Sir Madam Band.
Mm-hmm.
So that's us. Doing the best we can. We're not signed, so we're sticking our neck out and trying to make it happen for ourselves.
Absolutely.
At this point, yeah.
The record business and the music business is, I don't know what we're calling it these days, but for an artist like yourself, is it more?
I don't even know if it's a business anymore. It's just like fend for yourself.
Yeah. But I mean, think about it. I mean, you're kind of you're a troubadour out there. You're your own army, if you will.
Yeah.
I mean, is it maybe better to come up in these graces now of music versus it was 25 years ago when a guy was sitting in a suit and tie in an office and say, well, I think your career should go this way, but now you can say, you know what, I'm going to take this road. I mean, how important is it, for you to be where you're at right now?
Well, I guess it could be intimidating at any point,
mm-hmm.
Whether everybody's believing in you or no one's believing in you. But at some point you have to say, I'm doing this. I believe in it, and this is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna put up the money ourselves, and if it catches fire, so be it.
Right.
I think that's kind of where it's at. Unless you've got like you said, the Bieber money pushing you.
Well,
you gotta get out in the trenches and do the best you can. So that's really what we're doing. So
well,
we're thankful to be on the radio with you tonight. We're thankful to open for Rival Sons. We're thankful for any of the gigs we get. We're going to put our CD out and, see what happens. But we're going to keep putting music out.
Well, we got to thank our great friend Sam Presley that pledged his support for a guest DJ spot to recognize great music like you and your band, Sir Madam. And we got to thank Sam out there for introducing you guys to us. And now we're lucky enough now that we can take this journey along with you on the FM dial. We're going to be heading out of here tonight off. The next song we're going to be doing is My Dear, My Darling.
Thank you. And a big thanks to Sam Presley. Love Sam. Thank you, Sam Presley.
He's the best. Tell me a little bit about this song here, Kishori, and I know this is has to be in the live set. I love this song, but tell me a little bit about this song here as we go into it.
Well, this is a love song. You'll be able to tell.
Mm-hmm.
Simple, straight ahead, love song. That's really what it is.
Well, we're honored to play it with an incredible talent, Kishori here, Holiday, hanging out with us tonight. We're going to make Sir Madam's home on the FM dial right here at WMMT. We're so glad to give folks great new music from incredible artists like Sir Madam right here. You heard the Sir, and we can go to the Facebook page and follow you guys there. iTunes, the first of the year, you're going to be able to get it, and it'll just be Sir Madam. But it's Sir Madam Band right now on Facebook. Kishori is how we can get a hold of you. All right?
Yep, that's right, Sir Greg.
Well, I'll tell you what, we're so honored to have great new music right here from our great friend Kishori here and Sir Madam. This is WMMT. Crank it up.
My darling, let me win your favor. Let me capture your mercy, kneeling down, wanna recite today. Let me tell you my story, want to listen to your song. When I see you again, tell you my dear, carry on, I don't mind, my darling, let me make you enchanted. Exchange glances, making passes, let advances take me on. Tell me your story, sing me a song. When I see you again, whisper my dear, carry on, I don't mind,
Well, that's why we love this radio station. We can give you incredible music, brand new music from Sir Madam. My dear, my darling. I love that song. That's a song you could see in a soundtrack. So spinatron.com is where you can find us tonight as we celebrate nearly 50 years of freeform rock and roll. We're celebrating our guest DJ tonight, Sam Presley. He's turning us on to some great old tunes this evening and giving us new stuff here from Sir Madam. You can go to the Facebook page. Remember, on January the 1st, go to iTunes and make sure that you support incredible new artists like Kishori and Adam there. Sir Madam, two-piece band. Love those bands. Bands like we mentioned there earlier tonight, the Cold Stairs, the White Stripes, the Black Keys. The real roots of rock and roll comes out of those two-piece bands when you see them live especially. I'll be back with you in a couple minutes as we continue this journey tonight. You are listening to Radio Free Whitesburg, 88.7 WMMT-FM. My name is Greg. It's so many years here. It's an incredible honor for me to come in every Sunday night and give you the gift of music. And tonight's a very special evening because we get to represent you, our friends, the folks that pledge their hard-earned dollar and support to this incredible station now for 28 years. It's all about you, my friends. I'll be back with you as we celebrate this great Sunday evening. Hope you're doing well tonight. This is Radio Whitesburg.